On the morning of July 24th, 2010, the body of Kate Lawrence was found in the band room of York High School, apparently beaten to death by a clarinet. The killer not only left the clarinet behind, but left a note on the wall of the band room explaining the murder. The coroner placed the time of death of the victim at around 7:30 the night before. Investigators then narrowed down the search to four main suspects who were believed to be located near the scene of the crime at that time: Carla Pavlik, Charles Crumpet, Wong Chow, and Ivana Lawrence. Police interrogated these suspects to help find Kate Lawrence's murderer.
So, what's your name?
Carla Pavlik.
Oh, so your last name is the same as the school band director's. Is there any relation there?
He's my father.
So, where were you on Friday the 23rd at about 7:30?
I was on my way to Papa John's.
What were you going to do at Papa John's?
I was picking up pizzas for the marching band.
Do you have proof that you were at Papa John's?
I have the receipt if you'd like.
Okay, thank you. So, what instrument do you play in band?
I play clarinet.
What chair are you in band?
I'm last chair.
And then, what chair is the victim?
First.
You being last chair and her being first chair, does that create any conflict in your guys' relationship?
Well, I suppose it was a resentful relationship. She got a lot of praise from my dad, which didn't leave a lot of attention for me.
Is there any pressure for you to do well in band?
It's not a particular passion of mine, but I do want my dad's approval.
What would happen if you were to become first chair?
I suppose I'd be complimented as much as Kate is.
So what's your name?
Crumpet. Charles Crumpet.
Where were you on Friday the 23rd at about 7:30?
I was organizing band uniforms in the storage room. Hello.
Did anybody see you in the storage room?
Perhaps.
What was your relationship with the victim?
Well, you see, we used to be best friends before high school, but then things got pretty competitive when we started competing for the first chair position. Then, after that, things sort of fell apart.
So what exactly is your relationship like now?
Well, we're not exactly hating each other, but we're definitely not friends anymore. It's basically a competition-driven type of relationship.
Do you want to become first chair?
Yeah, who wouldn't? The only point of being in band is to be first chair. If you're in band and you're not first chair, why are you in band?
What would you do if you were to become first chair?
What would I do if I were to become first chair? You know, I think I should stop answering questions until I have a lawyer present.
Okay. So what's your name?
My name is Wong Chow III.
So where were you on Friday the 23rd at 7:30?
I was in a practice room reading a section for incoming freshmen.
So what chair are you in band?
I am third chair, but I am most responsible, so I am section leader.
Of what section are you leader of?
The clarinets, of course.
What chair is the victim?
She is a first chair, but I hope one day that Wong will be first chair.
What is your relationship with the victim?
We went to homecoming dance together and dated for a little while after that.
When did this relationship end, or are you still guys going out?
It ended 2 months ago. I tell her I don't want to go out with her anymore, and she scream and yell things at me. Not very nice.
So I heard there was an incident with some music and a chair audition a while back.
Yes, this bring great shame to Wong's family, but I switched the music for Kate's audition because I say to myself, Wong, are you going to sit back and let Kate be first chair again, or is this going to be the year of Wong?
So what's your name?
Ivanka Lawrence.
So where were you on Friday the 23rd at about 7:30?
In an NRA meeting. It's way more important than band.
What does NRA stand for?
National Rifle Association.
Is there evidence that you were at that meeting?
Yes. There was a sign, and there was other people there, so of course there is.
Okay. What was your relationship with the victim?
She was my stepsister.
So what instrument do you play?
Flute.
Is that the only instrument that you've ever played?
No. She always beat me in clarinet, so I had to change so I could be first in flute.
Do you guys fight?
Everything and anything.
Have you fought, like, recently?
We always fight. I don't remember a time when we aren't fighting.
What are, like, most of your fights about?
Probably an inheritance. My father's taken terminally ill, and she gets the cracker company.
Can you elaborate on that?
Well, of course, Kate is his favorite, so she gets this huge cracker company, and she doesn't even deserve it.
Why do you think that she doesn't deserve it?
She's not good enough. I'm better at it than her.
Police found that everyone's alibi checked out, except for Charles. Although he claimed that he was organizing uniforms, the room showed no signs of any organization. The police decided to compare the handwriting of the suspects to the handwriting of the killer, and although nobody had a direct match, Charles Crumpets was the closest. Although, it wasn't until further investigation of the crime scene that the police found what they were looking for. Found stuck in the barrel of the clarinet was a couple strands of hair and some bloody fingerprints on the barrel. Upon comparison, police found that they were both a direct match to Charles Crumpet. Charles Crumpet is now awaiting a hearing for murder in the first degree.